Now, last week, Jeff Sessions was given a choice on what to do with Andrew McCabe. Now, in an earlier show, I thought, look, I think this is a loyalty test when it comes to Jeff Sessions. Sessions hasn't exactly endeared himself to Donald Trump by recusing himself from the Russia probe, and which led to the appointment of the special counsel Robert Mueller. So, look, Donald Trump's been trying to force out Sessions for quite some time. Sessions has not been willing to go, so I think that allowing him the decision of whether to fire McCabe was a way for him to prove his loyalty, because McCabe hasn't exactly been a friend to the White House. Well, now there seems to be a new angle in this story. Not only did Trump not like McCabe for certain reasons involving the investigation into Russia, but Sessions himself seems to have a beef with McCabe. Now, according to sources familiar with the matter, talking to ABC News, nearly a year before Attorney General Jeff Sessions fired senior FBI official Andrew McCabe for what Sessions called a lack of candor, McCabe oversaw a federal criminal investigation into whether Jeff Sessions had lacked candor when testifying before Congress about contacts with Russian operatives. Oops. Oh, you want to come after me for lacking candor? I'm going to come after you for lacking candor. See how you like it, bitch. So, now, that's what I think happened. But according to ABC News, according to sources, Sessions was not aware of the investigation when he decided to fire McCabe last Friday, less than 48 hours before McCabe, a former FBI deputy director, was due to retire from government and obtain a full pension. However, an attorney representing Sessions declined to confirm that. Sure. Oh, no, I didn't know about that. I'm just going to fire him 2 days before he gets his retirement. 'Cause fuck you, that's why. Come on, we know. You knew. He knew. Now, according to the sources, what this whole thing is about is McCabe authorized criminal inquiry after a top Democrat on the Senate Judiciary Committee, Senator Patrick Leahy from Vermont, and then Senator Al Franken, who got forced out, wrote a letter in March 2017 to the FBI urging agents to investigate all contacts that Jeff Sessions may have had with the Russians, and whether any laws were broken in the course of those contacts, or any subsequent discussion of whether they occurred. Now, look, you guys remember Sessions' testimony? I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. If I had, I would tell you. If I had any contact with any Russians, I would tell you, but I do not recall. Yeah, the whole testimony was pretty much like that. Later on, it was revealed by the Washington Post that he had at least 2 meetings with the Russian ambassador, Sergei Kislyak. Oh, you just happened to forget about it. Oh, no, I forgot. I did not recall that meeting with that Russian ambassador. I'm sorry, I could not. Oh, you just jogged my memory, Washington Post. Oh, my God. Now, Leahy and Franken said in the statement at the time, quote, "We know he would not tolerate dishonesty if he were in our shoes." So basically what they were asking is, hey, investigate Sessions. Because it's obvious he lied. He lied about meeting with Russians, and it's right there in the Washington Post. And they're saying that he basically lied about it. I don't know. I don't recall. I don't remember. Well, maybe he did. Or he's got the worst memory of any official in the last, 100 years. Anyway. Now, Leahy and Franken also said in this letter to then FBI Director James Comey, "We are concerned by Attorney General Sessions' lack of candor to the committee and his failure thus far to accept responsibility for testimony that could be construed as perjury." Now, of course, Comey did not last. He got fired by Trump as well. I guess for not being sufficiently loyal enough and all that. Now, McCabe he himself being accused of lacking candor, denies misleading investigators, saying in his own statement that he is being singled out and treated this way because of the role I played, the actions I took, and the events I witnessed in the aftermath of the firing of James Comey. Well, tell us more, McCabe. We would very much like to hear the events and the actions that you took in the aftermath. And I think some of that is going to come out. But look, this whole thing about them, about Trump and McCabe, and the reason that they didn't like him is because they thought he had a bias, right, as deputy director. And they point out that, oh, look, his wife, she ran for state senate and she received money from Terry McAuliffe. Therefore, you are a Democrat. No, Andrew McCabe is a Republican. And he's actually says he's a proud Republican. See, all these different people that Donald Trump is going after, calling and saying that they're Democrats. James Comey, Republican. Andrew McCabe, Republican. Robert Mueller, Republican. In fact, Robert Mueller had a part in selling bad intelligence about Iraq and helped us, or unfortunately, that helped Congress make the terrible decision to go and invade Iraq. But you want to call him a Democrat? Fucking ridiculous. Look, you can say that the FBI has a bias, right? You certainly can't call it a liberal bias. It is a very conservative organization, and you can't say that Mueller has his own bias. Again, all Republicans, any hint of bias gets eliminated, gets you absolutely eliminated from the Mueller investigation. Why? Because they want to play it by the book. And I haven't seen anything from Robert Mueller to suggest that he's not trying to play it by the book, that he's not trying to do an actual investigation. So all this, oh no, this guy's biased, these are all Democrats, that is complete bullshit. That is Donald Trump basically trying to make this investigation into corruption overtly political. Well, and I'm not saying that other people aren't making this political. There are people on the left that are, or I should say the centrists, that are absolutely making this political, for sure. I mean, you got, Adam Schiff over there, absolutely political. But at the same time, what they try to paint it as, this investigation, and what it actually is, are two completely different things. Unfortunately, some people are only going to see the politics involved in both sides. But as far as McCabe, he says that politics was absolutely not a factor in any of the decisions that he made. Now, one of the decisions that he made was actually trying to go after Hillary Clinton's emails, just like James Comey had also tried to go after Hillary Clinton's emails. So, look, they want to say that this whole thing is, oh no, it's complete bias against Trump. We know that that's ridiculous when you actually look at the facts. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.